Hello, everyone. Today is April 7th, 2020, and we are currently in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic in in COV 19. The reason I'm making this is because I believe this is a very important thing that needs to be talked about. I have on multiple occasions uh, been called by recruiters for jobs, and the clients of those jobs still want people to go on site. For my particular field, um, I'll explain it. So we cannot, as a country, we cannot be locked down. We need to get back to work. I'm going to define that two types of jobs, or say. I'm going to say category A are going to be jobs that you have to be on site. It's like your electricians, your mechanics, your plumbers, you know, your construction workers. Those people have to be on site because it's very hard to build a bridge when you're not there. For those people, we need to get back to work. For those people, they need to take extra precautions, um, wear face masks, proper protection equipment, follow extra safety procedures to curb the spread of this while they're still able to do their job. And then the second one, category B, I'm going to say is the mostly office workers. Is HR, accountants, and software engineers. Stuff of what I do, software engineering. Almost all those jobs can be done remotely. We do have the technology to do it remotely, and they should be done remotely. However, so I believe that a lot of companies, people, individuals, hiring managers, CEOs don't understand the gravity of the situation we're in. And they believe that jobs that are in category B are category A jobs. And they want people on site. And it's heartbreaking. We need to be, this this virus, it's not going to go away. It's going to be with us basically forever. And and it's something that we need to give our medical personnel as much time as possible to fight this without becoming victims ourselves or without creating any new victims of this virus as much as possible. We don't need to have them overswamp. Places like Italy, Spain, New York right now. Hearing doctors pleading, crying, having basically choose who lives and who dies. The amount of people who go on ventilators in like just New York alone. It's about a 70% chance that those people are not going to make it. It's only about 30% chance. And it's not just the old and the infirm. There's there are people in their middle age and such that can get seriously ill with this. To me, if we're having companies that have roles and jobs, because we do need to work, we can't just sit around locked up, but have jobs and roles that belong in category B where they can be done remotely, requiring people to go on site into offices, I think is irresponsible in this time. Um, they still want people to go on site, and they keep saying when this coronavirus ends in a couple of months. It's not going to go away in a couple of months. From unless by miracle they get a vaccine or some sort of treatment that doesn't make it a death sentence for some people. Um, once they can control it, then we can go back to normal, but I don't think that's going to happen very, very soon. Um, I and even if they did, you still don't want to overwhelm the hospitals. So I think that these people who want people on site with jobs that can be done remotely right now or in a few months, as they think, I think they're irresponsible. I think that they're going to help spread the infection and get more people in serious troubles and some people fighting for their lives. Until until we can get a vaccine, or until this can pretty much burn through the population, which hopefully we can make it a slow burn instead of fast burn, so that those people who do need medical attention can get it. I think we need to practice our isolation. We need to practice with extreme caution, and we need to get back to work. But we need to get back to work with wisdom. We need to be wise about this. Yeah, this is not a joke. I believe this is something very serious, and that we need to take this seriously, and that the gravity of the situation is dire. It's not something to be joking around. I mean, last time something like this happened was in 1918 with the Spanish flu, and if you're unsure, go ahead and research that and learn what happened with that. You obviously this virus is not the end all. It's not the Black Death. It's not that, but it's not the simple flu either. It's a lot of people are going to die from this, but we need to do our part to help out as much as possible to keep it contained, and to help the medical people out as best we can to not become victims ourselves or not create victims. We need to take this seriously. I mean, I'm looking at the supermarkets here and stuff like this. There's already cases in my area. There's going to be a lot more coming in the coming days in this area, and unfortunately, some of those people who are going to get it, they're going to die from it. And this is not a joke. This is not. Things are not going to go back to 100% normal, and you know, we need to be responsible. And the same thing with the hiring managers, and expect remote work, and this thing to rear its ugly head for about 2 years, unless, like I said, a miracle happens and we get a vaccine soon, or some very, very effective treatments that can prevent this from being serious. Um, I'm hoping that would be the case, but until then, I mean, if you're trying to hire software engineers or HR, any type of office job that can be done remotely, make it remote. Make it remote for the extended period of time. Not just because the government's going to want people to go back to work because they can't lock everything down, because that could just be just as bad, if not worse, than the virus. And but if you can have the jobs done remotely, please make it remote. Please don't ask people to go in the office. Please don't ask people to congregate if it's not necessary. People can carry this and not even know it. It could and it could spread to somebody, if, and it could be bad. It could be very bad. So until things improve, which I think this is going to be a while, if history indicates anything from the 1918 Spanish flu, we're looking about a year or so. Um, and just I'm just asking you just to think about that. Don't don't think about like how you manage or company culture or anything like that. Think about not spreading this. Think about trying your best to be able to do your job, get the job done, serve your customers, and but yet do it safely. Do it safely, and and try to help while you're doing your job, help protect people. You know, and we're gonna be in a rough ride for a while, and and this is not, like I said, this is not gonna end. So hope everyone stays safe and protect themselves, and we're gonna be in for an ugly ride. All right, take care.